Hey there, love lights. This is Sandra Bear Davis, the Appalachian medicine woman. I'm a 5th generation Appalachian folk medicine practitioner of Cherokee and Celtic descent, trained all my life in the sacred healing arts of my people, both the Cherokee side and the Celtic side. As well, I went through a vision quest about 7 or 8 years ago, and during that vision quest, the great angel that came to me told me please to go be trained in the healing modalities of Japan and Egypt, ancient Hawaii, ancient Israel, and the North and South American native ways of healing. And so I went through an extensive period of time of training and of getting certifications. So I became a Usui and a Seikin Reiki master teacher. I took the Munaki 9 rites so I can gift those to other people. I became a certified Haumana shaman, which is non-native Hawaiian shamanism, Huna practitioner. Let's see, I took Jewish shamanic healing. I took a workshop in Jewish shamanic healing. I became everyday Kabbalah certified. I aligned with the Order of the Doves, which is a Christian mystic group that's based on Thomasine Christianity. It evolved outside of Rome. It evolved in India. So it has still the divine feminine aspects to it. It has yoga, it has meditation, chanting, prayer. It's very much about your direct connection to spirit. What all else? I took intuitive development, not palmistry, but intuitive development, tarot, crystal healing, vibrational healing from Mary Phelan and R. Neville Johnston of Telepathic TV in the DC area. So I went through this huge time of growth and training. I studied with a Lakota Sioux medicine woman. I studied with a Panamanian shaman as far as the crystals, partook of the San Pedro shamanic journeying work with her. I've worked with Taino, a shaman, medicine man, as well as a Mayan timekeeper. So I've had really cool experiences and a lot of training. It's been really amazing. So I like to share all of those different elements in my healing. What getting all that training did was really just broaden the well of the knowledge that I already had. As well as the last probably 5 years, I've gotten more and more into other herbal healing outside of just kind of what we used around in my family. Folk medicine is where you are trained by a grandmother, grandfather, mother, father. It's passed down in the generations. And so in my family, we've been mountain healers for a long time. The Cherokee Bear Clan is where my family is from on the Cherokee side, and they were the healers. And then on the Celtic side, my family has always been practitioners of the Celtic Mother Earth Goddess Donna and bear her healing energy. So all those things blended in the Appalachian folk medicine, as well as there was this thin veneer of Christianity, kind of Pentecostal type Christianity. I don't really work with that so much, but my grandmother traveled the Pentecostal circuit. She was a miracle healer. One of my aunts was as well. My other aunts, though, were more like what you would call probably cottage practitioners, maybe kitchen witch, cottage witch. They never used those words for themselves, except one of my aunts, but they were more healing practitioners. I have recently said, okay, I don't really see that much difference in being a medicine woman, practicing folk magic, and being what would be called a cottage witch. So I'm learning to be comfortable with that term as it relates to me, the cottage witch. Folk medicine, folk magic is very much about your space being infused with love, and healing energy. Everything about it, from the artwork I create, to the herbal infusions that I make, to the tea that I make, to the readings, to the way you decorate, to the way you cook, everything, your yard. It's supposed to be in Celtic traditions, when someone enters your garden gate, they feel that sense of enchantment. Yeah, and so I kind of got a little bit off tangent, but I wanted to share that with you. So my healing work, the healing work that I do with people, I'm a trance medium. In other words, a shamanic trance medium. I work between the worlds of spirit and the mundane. My connection to the spirit realm is a huge part of my ability to heal. And so the credit for healing goes to the Creator, to Great Spirit, to that divine love energy of the Divine Father. But also I work with Shekinah, Holy Spirit, the Divine Mother energy. And I view myself more as a representative of that Shekinah, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit energy. And I hope that with my work, she's able to work through me as a medium, as a vessel, as one who would work as well as I can. See, I did a heart. Work as well as I can to bring that Divine Mother, Love, Holy Spirit healing to people, as just a vessel for that. And so what I do in my healing work is I do a little work with some infused oils and some elixir of life that I made. I really deeply connect to your energy. I call in the angels to surround our space, so we're in really high vibrating, very, very loving and protected sacred space. I do a smudging ceremony. That's where you use sage, and a lot of times I'll put mugwort in that, but you clear out the energy. Then the oils I work with are frankincense and myrrh and rose. Very high vibrational, and they bring in a lot of angelic kind of energy. Lower energy spirits don't like those smells, and they flee from those. There were reasons that those were used in the Bible, because your lower spirits do not like those scents, but angels love them. And so in our space, I work with 4 huge generator crystals. They're about 30 pounds each. They're lovely. I work with sacred geometry. I work with the symbol of the Star of David, and more as a more even ancient symbol than that. It's a representative of the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and then a balancing of the male and female energies. And so I work with those kinds of symbols. I really work hard to invoke the angels into our space, as well as nature spirits. In the Cherokee tradition, the Cherokee language, those you might call fairy kingdom are the Nunehi, and they are the gentle people. And I've always worked with them more as wonderful, very powerful helpers. I never have to deal with that I guess, class of fairy kingdom that is a little malicious or difficult. I work with these angelic fae all the time, and they're beautiful, wonderful. I'm saying wonderful, wonderful, wonderful healers, and beautiful just to align ourselves with the beautiful magic and creative abilities, healing, joy that comes into our life when we align with these beautiful divine love lights. Yeah, so I call them into the space. I work with laying on of hands healing. I do psychic surgery and extraction of darker energies if ones need that. Exorcism, I do. Yeah, there's certain techniques that were passed down as a practitioner of Donna from that side, in which you work as a transport medium. You actually pull those energies in you and through you, and then your the spirits that you work with, the entities that you work with. I work with the archangels and the angelic fae, the Nunehi. they pull it out of me. So I don't have to be in fear that anything's going to stick. It never does. I'm always just fine. But it really can bring a huge healing to someone who's very, their fear has manifested in a conscious being that's attached to their energy and causing difficulty in their life. There is such a thing as that. Yeah, your fear can evolve into a consciousness that can bring difficulty into your life. And so, as working as a medicine woman, shamanic practitioner, you know, in another phrase for this type work would be transport mediumship. Yeah, so you got a lot of these it's the same thing, but it has its labels. And so, you know, you want to be able to speak in the language that people need. So I'm bringing these different phrases in so that you get what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know what I am and what I do, but sometimes it's a little hard to label. Yeah. So transmedium work is where you are a vessel for spirit. You are a purified vessel for spirit. You allow your consciousness, I allow my consciousness to recede to the back. Because I always work in sacred space, I feel very comfortable about who's going to be speaking or doing healing through me. Because I'll do channeled messages as well as channeled healing energy in the space. And I begin to tap into people's Akashic records. I begin to tap into all time, space, all dimensions. The healing work that I do is in the spirit body. But that filters down to your psyche, your soul body, to your mental body, and to your physical body. So it is a physical healing, a mental healing, psychological healing, spiritual healing. Whatever happens is going to be, I say, for your greater and higher good. It's going to be in divine timing. It's going to be between you and your Creator, and also your ability to accept miracles into your life. So I can't take credit for it, but I am joyfully, happily, wonderfully blessed to be the one who's in the medium running that energy. Okay? So I do sessions with that, either half hour or 1 hour sessions with that in my office in East Liberty. I can also do those over the phone. The phone number for that is 1-888-693-8437, extension 042-68117. That being said, my best work is always going to be when I can lay my hands. I can put these healer hands on you. I work with the heart to mind connection. And I can see stress melting out of people's energy body. I can see people's auric field, the colors in their auric field shifting. I can see depression just going away. I can see pain going away. I can see disease going away. Now, that being said, there are many times changes that ones are going to have to make in their life to bring a profound, deep, and long-term healing, and that's on you. If it be, you know, you need to eat better, you need to sleep, you need to release some stress, there are things you will need to do to aid yourself, things, well, practical things that you know usually to do. So, to the extent that healing will hold, because I always think of healing as an energetic attunement. You know, it's just like you keep your car tuned up, you're going to have to come from time to time for energetic attunements and tune-ups. But the deep, profound healing, the miracles of healing that I have seen happen are beyond description, above and beyond my ability to verbalize. So please look me up, gypsyfreebirdcreations.webs.com, or Facebook friend me, Sandra Bear Davis, and contact me, and we will book a session. I will see you, and we will do our very, very best to bring a powerful healing into your life. Thank you, Divine Love Light, for your time. Mwah.